What is up, everybody? It's Joe from JLW Games Catch with another cool video, and today I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek of my first major project that I'm going to be bringing to Planet Coaster 2 when it launches. And I've got some big plans. I've been planning stuff. As you can see on screen, guys, I have got my next parks ready to go and planned out for you guys. At least I'm starting to plan them out, and that's what I'm bringing to you guys today. Is some of the logos and names of the parks that I'm going to be bringing to Planet Coaster 2 once I get familiar with the game. So first off and foremost, I'm not going to start this series right away. I'm going to start it once I get a little bit of a feel for the game, because it is going to feel slightly different than Planet Coaster 1, and once I get all of the objects and rides and everything kind of settled in, like I know what I have to work with, then we're going to go full on. But I've been doing some early planning for the one and only Windland Adventure Resort. Now, this park, in particular this resort, I must say, is going to be very inspired by Epic Universe at Universal, and just the Universal parks in general. It's also going to be kind of like my Time City 2.0 park. If you've ever watched my Time City series, which is one of my big resort kind of big parks that I built in Planet Coaster 1, this is going to be kind of like the sequel to that. Except it's going to be on a bigger scale, larger scale. We're going to have a water park. We're going to have a big park with different universes. It's going to be incredible. The big theme of this is using these like compasses as like the big logos and everything like that. I created all these logos with and without background. So here is the Windland Adventure Resort. We are also going to be getting a water park, and this is going to be called Paradise Adventure. So all of these are going to have the adventure in the name. So like the Adventure Resort is the entire resort as a whole, including all the parks that are going to be in this build. And this is going to be a series that's going to be continuous for a while, because it's going to have multiple parks within the same build, the same save. So my idea is, I know there's no water parks in Planet Coaster 2 just yet, but rest assured, I'm going to be having hotels in this build. Now, if hotels do come to the game later on, I will implement it into the build later on, but as of right now, I'm going to visually build my hotels and just put guest spawners inside them. That's kind of going to be the idea. Hopefully we can move around where the guest spawners go. If not, I will make some exceptions and figure it out eventually. I think we can place guest spawners where we want, at least from what my early observations are. But anyways, all the parks are going to be based on adventures and universes. So basically, the water park here is going to be called Windland's Paradise Adventure. As you can see that I have a tropical kind of style looking compass on this design, and it looks very much like very water park-esque with these designs, and I also have it without the background. And then the main park, so we're going to have the water park called Paradise Adventure, and then we're also going to have the main park called Universe Adventure. So we have Paradise Adventure, Universe Adventure. Together, these parks are the Adventure Resort, Windland's Adventure Resort. So Windland is kind of like the surname of the entire company, of course. You know, kind of like when you say Universal's Orlando Resort, you have Windland's Adventure Resort, basically. So Windland is kind of like my Universal name. It's like the name. So basically, the Universe Adventure is going to be very much inspired a lot by Epic Universe. We're going to be utilizing a lot of the themes that Planet Coaster 2 is going to have, and that's how I'm planning these out, because I'm going to base it based off of the theming that we're getting, because I don't think we're going to have like any Theme Maker's Toolkit to work with. We're going to have to work around with the few themes that we have in Planet Coaster 2 off the bat, and that's going to be the mythological theme, the Planet Coaster theme, the resort theme, the Viking theme, so on and so forth, with all the themes that we get in Planet Coaster 2. So I'm definitely going to have a mythological theme, which is going to kind of be inspired a little bit by my Time City Roman section. If you guys remember that, it's going to have a very similar vibe, except it's going to be bigger and better. We're gonna have, I do want to do some sort of Viking theme that's inspired a lot by Isle of Berk. I don't know if I'll have dragons in it, but it's gonna have kind of that Viking type theming to it. And then we're still kind of pending a lot of the other places, because I am gonna want to have like a central hub with a theme as well. And I thought of maybe doing some sort of steampunkish theme for the central hub. In a way, as you can see, we kind of have a steampunk kind of theme going for us when it comes to the park itself. And then we're going to have a few other themes as well. Now, with these two parks, it creates the entire resort as a whole. I'm kind of thinking of doing 2 hotels, one that's themed to Universe Adventure and one that is themed to Paradise Adventure, which is the water park. So you'll have a water park themed hotel and then the main park hotel, which is the Universe Adventure, and all together they create the Adventure Resort. Now, with that being said, these 2 parks are going to be my main parts of the park, but I'm going to leave an expansion plot open for the possibility of a 3rd park coming as well. And that expansion plot is going to be left open until we get more DLC updates and stuff into the game. So in other words, it's going to be an expansion park. Say like, you know, how you have Universal, where you have Universal Studios, and, you know, Volcano Bay, and then you have Islands of Adventure. It's going to be like the Islands of Adventure one, where it opens up later. Like, the first park opens, you have the water park that opens as well, but then I'm going to open the next park later on once we have more content in Planet Coaster 2. This kind of allows me to future-proof this project and allow me to do new things in the project later on. I do plan on doing a fully fledged parking lot if I can, utilizing like the new bus that we have and everything like that, and maybe even utilizing some of the capabilities that we have with like the rides now, where we can actually attach scenery, so we can animate scenery now. I did do a video on that, how we're going to be able to animate anything in Planet Coaster, which is going to be amazing. So if we have any sort of car pieces, I can animate those by attaching them to a ride and hiding the ride underneath the ground and make it look like those cars are just driving around, you know? That's going to be the idea, and hopefully it will work. I'm going to have to do a lot of testing. I'm going to have to get familiar with everything before we get too far into it. So I wanted to make this huge announcement that I am planning a big park and project for Planet Coaster 2. And based off of the stuff we know, I'm not going too far ahead of myself. I just want to get an idea of the themes and start doing some early prepping and planning for what I want to do for my first big project in Planet Coaster 2 and beyond, because this is going to be a part of the series is going to grow after we get more DLC and stuff. We're going to want to expand it with a new park. I might even do some expansions in the current parks as well. Maybe if we get a new DLC, I'll add a ride to those areas as well. So anyways, I wanted to give you guys a sneak preview of what is coming in the future of for my channel for Planet Coaster 2. I went and created these logos using different things like AI and some of my own skills. I created the text and everything, but the rest was AI generated, going through countless different images until I found the ones that I wanted to use. I absolutely love the Paradise Adventure compass and the water in the background. I think that turned out pretty cool. The Universe Adventure is probably my favorite out of all of them. So yeah, keep a lookout for more info about this plan and this park. So let me know in the comments section what you guys think of this project, since I'm in the very early planning stages, what you would like to see out of a project like this. Again, it's going to be kind of a very epic universe, very universal type ambitious project that I really want to build, and I really am committed to hopefully finishing. I don't want to have abandoned parks. I want to get things started off right in Planet Coaster 2, and I really want to make a splash in the Planet Coaster 2 community as one of the premier builders. That's going to be my goal with this park. Is it's going to be a very ambitious park, and it becomes one of the best parks out there, hopefully. So that's kind of my idea with it. So we're still gonna I'm still kind of want to do like a challenge park, kind of like what I did in Planet Coaster 1, because those always did so well. But this is going to be like my free sandbox park, where there's no limits, you know, like this is the dream park, you know, the dream resort and everything. I think it'll be really, really cool. So let me know in the comments section what you guys think, and thank you guys so much for watching my video and this big announcement. I cannot wait until Planet Coaster 2 releases and I can actually get started on this project. I'm very, very excited. Hopefully you guys are as well, because I do want to do some like awesome dark rides and stuff in these parks as well. But I'll have more details later on. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.